Want me to stock cigarettes till they are full? Okay, I will. A few years ago I was a cashier at a gas station. I worked second shift. Each shift had a list of duties that they had to complete. Most was the same except third shift had to clean machines. However, there were other things they didn't have to do, such as stock the cooler, change the outside trash. One thing that was required was all shifts had to stock cigarettes. We would stock them, then do a cigarette count. Then we would have to track what we sold. That was company policy for all shifts. Well, they had one person leaving at 10, with third shift coming in at 10:30 and the other second shifter leaving at 11. We would get busy about 10 and sell a lot of cigarettes. Third shift was often late, so we would barely have time to count our drawer and do our paperwork, then leave. Well, our boss chose to ignore how busy it was and decided that third shift didn't have to stock, but second shift had to. She kept complaining that they weren't being stocked on second shift and third shift didn't sell enough to justify stocking. She said she was gonna write me up if they weren't stocked the next time I worked. So we had a back wall for display purposes, then our overhead where we stocked. The next night I worked, I looked at every row and column to see what had less than the allotted amount. 9 packs for the first 2 rows. 19 packs for the other 2 rows. 3 columns across. I then proceeded to open new packs and stock each one full. The extra packs were put on the display case where the labels said they went. The next day my boss was complaining about how she had to count all those cigarettes and how it took her so long. I told her, she said if I didn't fully stock them I would be wrote up. So I fully stocked them. Needless to say, she never complained about me not stocking cigarettes again. Managers never fully realize what they are asking for, demanding until it suddenly impacts them. I had a similar issue at the servo I worked at in the late 90s. Except I put too many packets on the shelves, lol. It always amazes me that managers don't understand that stocking takes time. Why not use the slow shift to restock? I worked retail and we were told we weren't allowed to unpack on the floor. Our department could get hundreds of items, individually boxed and wrapped and needing security tags at a time. We were restricted on storage, and we often had 23 people looking after 4 counters that mostly couldn't be seen from each other. Third shift was often late. Would that mean you get paid overtime waiting for the late third shift to arrive? I once worked at a place where my shift cover would always be 2-3 hours late. I racked in the overtime, and since this person was the owner's brother-in-law, no one did anything about it. This gave me PTSD flashback from my last Circle K holiday job. So deeply relatable. Moderator, what do the L, S, and M tags mean?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.